हेलो एवरीवन। आप कैसे हैं सब? So let's have a small discussion about the largest human internal organ. How many of you people are aware of it? Is it the lung? Is it the kidney, the liver, or the heart? So anyone who knows the answer? I don't think a lot of people are aware of this. The question is pretty simple. So one person has answered that liver is the right answer. Is it the liver? Are you guys sure? Hello, Abdullah. How are you? You're from Palestine. Thank you for joining in, Abdullah. Abdullah, thank you so much for joining from Palestine. Okay, so two votes, both for the liver. So both people are saying it is the liver. Okay, more questions. So tell me, which human part is called the second brain? Which human part is called the second brain? Do you guys know this? I would be surprised if you answer this. Options. So you want options? Let me give you some. Is it the bone marrow? Is it the spleen? Or is it the gut? So the question is pretty simple. Which human part is called the second brain? No, not the spleen. Not the spleen. The first one you got right, but not this time. So human gut is called the second brain. That's why we say gut feeling, because it has a collection of over 100 million neurons. So therefore is called the second brain. Interesting, now. Okay, another one. So here comes the next question. Which part of human body makes blood? Which part of human body makes blood? Your red blood cells, your WBCs called white blood cells, and your platelets. Anyone in the stream who knows the answer? Which human body part makes blood? Is it the heart? Is it the lungs? Is it the bone marrow? Or is it the liver and spleen? Bone marrow. You got it right this time. But when we are in the uterus, in the womb, our liver and spleen, they also makes blood. Yes, you are right. It pumps the blood, it not makes it. But liver and spleen at initial part of our life, they do make blood. So you got it right this time. So another question to you is, how many chambers does a human heart has? Do you know this one? I would be amazed if you answer this one. How many chambers does a human heart? Great. Yes, you got it right. It has 4 chambers. Great. This one is the right answer. So here comes the next question. Which part of human brain involves the balance? Will help us maintain the balance. Yes, so you are naming the chambers. It is the right atrium. No, not the cerebrum. Not the cerebrum. So the part of human brain which helps us balance is not, yes, it is the cerebellum. The portion below the cerebrum, it is called cerebellum. And a little part is played by the ears also. They also help us control the balance. And some part also played by the eyes. So yes, it is the cerebellum. You got it right. So which part of human body clears the toxins? Or convert the toxins into non-harmful matter? So the options are the lungs, the liver, the spleen, the kidney. No, not the spleen. So the answer is liver. Liver converts harmful toxins into non-harmful. It basically detoxify. So another question is, which human organ is called the kitchen? Which human organ is called the kitchen? Is it the brain, the kidney, the liver? So 3 options this time. Hello Abdullah, how are you? It's hard, yes, I know this is a bit hard. So let me help you. It is the liver that is called the kitchen of human body. Yes, it is the liver. You got it. You are absolutely right. And my next question is, which human organ secretes insulin? Which part of human body makes insulin? So you guys know what is insulin? Pancreas, yes, you are right. So what do? You have a lot of knowledge about human body. I have another question for you. This one is quite hard. Which is the smallest bone in human body? Which is the smallest bone in human body? Stapes the ear. Yes, you are right. It is the stapes. This one was quite hard, huh? And you got it right. Longest bone is femur, no doubt. Yes, you are right. Can you tell me how many parts does a human ear has? How many parts does a human ear has? Anyone in the stream who knows the answer? 4. No, not 4. It has 3 parts. The external ear, the middle ear, and the internal ear. And the internal ear is involved in the balance also, because it has utricle and saccule. So the part of internal ear which is involved in the balance is the utricle and saccule. So yes. Great. Do you know the largest artery of the human body? Which is the largest vessel of the human body? Which is the largest vessel? Aorta. Yes, you are right. So you know what is oxygenated and deoxygenated blood? Have you heard of it? Oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. So arteries has oxygenated blood and veins have deoxygenated blood. But at one, veins carry deoxygenated. No. Arteries, yes, you are right. Arteries carry oxygenated and veins carry deoxygenated blood. But in human body there is one artery that carries deoxygenated blood and a pair of vessels called veins that carries deoxygenated blood. Do you know which vessels are these? So let me re-explain my question. Human body has arteries and veins. The artery carries oxygenated blood and veins carry deoxygenated blood. But at one area, the artery has deoxygenated blood and the veins has oxygenated blood. Do you know which area is that? This one is really hard, really tough. Everywhere else in the body, the arteries have, yes, you are right, bro. You are crushing it. Yes, pulmonary artery carries deoxygenated blood and pulmonary veins, they carry oxygenated blood back from the lungs to the heart, to the left side of the heart. Yes, you are right. You are right. So you want more? Let me think. Do you know about nerves? Do you know about nerves? Which nerve is involved in seeing? Which nerve carries the signal from the eyes to the brain, which helps us see? Which helps carry the signal from the eyes to the brain? So, do you know the answer to this? Which human nerve carries the signal? Optic nerve. Yes, bro, you got it. You got it. And which nerve is involved Yes, it is the optic nerve. You got it, brother. And which nerve is involved? Hello, hello, Shakir. Hello, Shakir. How are you? Which nerve is involved in smelling? So when we smell, which nerve carries the signal? Hi, Shakir. How are you? So which nerve carries the signal? Olfactory nerve. Yes, it is the olfactory nerve. It is the olfactory nerve. You got it, brother. And which nerve is involved in hearing? Which nerve is involved in hearing? So these are called basically cranial nerves. And which nerve is involved in hearing? So it is the eighth cranial nerve. Eighth cranial nerve, also called vestibulocochlear nerve. It has two portions. Yes, 12 cranial nerves. The eighth cranial nerve has two portions. One is vestibular and the other is cochlear. So one portion is involved in hearing and the other is involved in balance. So great. And which nerves are involved in the movements of the eyes? Do you know this one? So we look left and right, up and down. We rotate our eyes. Which nerves are responsible for the movements of the eyes? Do you know the answer? Which nerve is involved in the movements of the eyes? This one is a bit hard too. Yes, there are some nerves. Fourth cranial nerve, called trochlear nerve, is also involved. The sixth cranial nerve, which is the abducens nerve, is also involved. So third, fourth and sixth cranial nerves, they are involved in the movements of the eyes. Third nerve is called the oculomotor nerve. Fourth nerve is called the trochlear nerve, and sixth is called the abducens nerve. Which part of human brain is involved in the respiration, which controls the respiratory center of the lungs? Yes, trigeminal is fifth nerve. It is not involved in seeing, not involved in the eye movements. Trigeminal nerve, basically it controls the muscles of your facial. So the other question is, which part of human brain controls the respiratory center? Medulla. Great. This one was quite hard. It is the medulla oblongata. So you got it right. Okay, yes. You are great at answering all the questions. and you answered almost all of them the right. How many vertebra does a human has? Do you know this? How many total vertebra does a human has? 33. So 33 is the right answer. And how many pairs of ribs? And 12 pair of ribs. Yes, you are right. 12 pair. Yes, 24 ribs in total and 12 pairs. And which part of human brain? It has the cerebrum, na? It has frontal part, it has temporal part, it has parietal part. And which part of human cerebrum is involved in talking, which controls? So what's the function of coccyx bone? I'll have to review this one. I think yes, it is the Broca's area. I think it supports your weight, I would say, helps you sit. Yes, Broca's area is the area which controls your talking. And where it is located? In the frontal part. It is the Broca's area, no doubt. And there is another area which helps you understand, that is called the Wernicke's area. Great, yes, it is in the frontal lobe. You are right. Wernicke's area, yes, you are right. Yes, in the temporal part. Great, great. And which part helps us see? Which part of human brain helps us see? Where the visual signals land? Which part of human brain helps us see? Where the visual signals reaches? Occipital, yes. It is the occipital part. Great. Great, you are right. And what is the function of kidneys? Yes, from retina, then via optic nerve, then to midbrain, and then from there to the occipital part. What is the function of kidneys? Filtration, yes. So all the toxins are cleared via kidney, and all the waste gets excreted via the kidneys. So great. So here comes the next question. Why the color of veins is blue? Why the color of veins is blue and the color of artery is red? Why the color of vein is blue while the color of artery is red? This is a bit interesting. So why the color of human artery is red and that of vein is blue? So human artery has red color and human vein has blue color. So what's the reason behind this? So anyone in the stream who knows the answer? Yes, bit tough but quite simple. Hello Plum. Why, brother? You don't want to hear me? I hope biology extends. Why? You don't like biology? Hello Plum, how are you? Biology is interesting. No, not reflection of light. Not reflection of light. Think of another answer. It is not the reflection of light. It is because of carbon dioxide, CO2, the waste, the metabolic waste of the tissues. Because the arteries has oxygen, the color is red, and the veins have CO2, carbon dioxide, which is the end product of cell metabolism. So that carbon dioxide gives your veins a blue color. Yes, this is interesting. So basically there is this whole cycle. You inhale oxygen, it goes to the lungs, and from lungs that oxygenated blood gets to the left side of the heart, and from heart it goes to the tissues, and all the tissues they use oxygen, and the end product of the metabolism is carbon dioxide, which is the waste that needs to get excreted, and the veins collect that carbon dioxide, and that carbon dioxide then goes to the right side of the heart, and from there it goes to the lungs, and from lungs we exhale, we expire that carbon dioxide out in the environment. So this is the whole cycle. And do you know of the pigment which gives human skin the color? What is the name of that pigment? The name of the pigment which gives human skin its color. So some people are light, some people are dark. What's the reason behind this? Yes, it is the melanin. You are right. So, do you know the organs involved in the activation of vitamin D in human body? What organs are involved in the activation of vitamin D in the human body? Yes, kidney is also involved, but yes, kidney is also involved, but there are two other organs which are involved. So everyone is answering liver, but the largest human internal organ is not the liver. Yes, kidney is involved in the final activation of vitamin D, but there are two other organs, two other parts which also play a role. So the initial form of vitamin D, which is inactive, is present in the skin. Yes, it is in the skin in inactive form. When we get sunlight, that is converted to the intermediate form, that then goes to the liver. हेलो ज़ारा मुग़ल, आई एम गुड, आप कैसे हैं? मैं बिल्कुल ठीक हूँ ज़ारा, आप कैसे हैं? ग्रेट. यस, इट इज़ क्वाइट लेट ज़ारा, बिल्कुल आप ठीक कह रहे हैं, बेड टाइम है ये. Yes, you are right. Overall, the largest organ is skin, no doubt. So that is why I have specifically asked which is the largest internal human organ. Yes, you are right. Good night, Zara. Good night. Take care. Take care. Thank you for joining. Sleep tight. Good night. So, guys, thank you very much for joining the stream. We'll see you again. Thank you. Good night. Till then, Allah Hafiz. Take care. You're welcome, brother. Thank you so much for joining the stream. So, what's your name? May I ask that? VJ Shri. What should I call you? Surely we'll see you again, inshallah. Adan. Thank you, Adan. Thank you so much. See you soon. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz. Hope you enjoyed the session.